Do I even need to do an intro for this? Yes, because it is the release of Dokkan Frontier, the newest game mode in Dokkan Battle, and probably the most hype release to come out for Dokkan in a long time for me. From game mode to characters to a lot of stuff, I am beyond hyped. And honestly, I don't have too much to say other than that I just need to get into this game. So let's start my very first run through the Dokkan Frontier. All right, I don't necessarily want to hit the first fight. I want to see what we got here. So we got the series selection. It already tells me that we're gonna get the other stuff, and we got Planet MSI with a percentage. Ooh boy, I'm so excited. Okay, normal nodes, special nodes, and you meet specific conditions. Cool. Now I should have almost every character that they'll probably require me. Wow, so it goes to 4, huh? Well, I don't know how much we're gonna do here. We're probably gonna do about 40 minutes worth of this, just how it is, and then I'll probably maybe I'll do a stream for the rest of it. Maybe we'll do videos. I don't know. Maybe we'll just keep it videos because this is so exciting to me. We'll see how interesting it is. All right, so we got our teams and whatever. Let's just make our teams. From what I understand, there's not too much we want to do here. Now, here's kind of the biggest issue. Obviously, we got these characters. I haven't done anything with them yet. I assume we're gonna get drops for them to finish them off. Other than that, most characters should be done. But now I'm realizing, like, hey, there's a couple characters maybe they could have a little bit more done to them. This Kui isn't done yet. For some reason, this guy isn't rainbowed. That's really random. That might actually be the only characters. Oh, I haven't done all things for him yet because he wasn't very useful, or done that because I pulled him so late. Point is, or no, not pulled him. Whatever. The point is, oh, and I also haven't easy-aid him. Okay, the point is I might not have every character, and maybe we'll do that for the second video. Is make sure to get all of them. But it looks like the only character we're required to have him is here. So what we're gonna want to look for here is to create the different teams and look for the different leaders. So what leaders do we have here? Obviously we have him. Legendary Zix is Super Saiyans. Does he run Planet Namek? Is this just rapid growth? Okay. So right now we're looking for like a Planet Namek leader. He is. We'll make like an extreme one unless he does that too. He does Planet Namek Saga. Well, this is only the first fight. Let's throw this Goku on here. We'll throw him. We'll grab him. We'll grab the required character. And then we'll go to Group B. We'll go ahead and grab him. We'll do more of the extreme class side. You know, some him. Who else can we grab? Let's grab this Frieza here. The super easy Frieza. Okay. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes, chat. I'm very excited. I'm unbelievably excited. So we still get the same like beginning screen and everything. Okay, perfect. Sucks to be them. Guess they're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Oh boy. Oh, this is voiced actually. That's cool. I don't have the sound on. Whoops. But that's kind of the really cool part is that we could do that. So, okay, so we got intensity level. We got this. This is all stuff we know about. So we got our other team. Got that active. This is obviously to switch. And you use the charges and you want to do it big, and then you got the intensity level here. Okay, cool. And you could check it for each group. All right, we'll throw him up slot 1. We'll throw him slot 2. We'll throw them slot 3. Actually, they got them so far away from the characters. I guess just to be able to show their stuff here. Oh yeah, we got like way less ki because we don't have 2 leaders. Wow, that's kind of interesting. I didn't think about that we're gonna have so much less ki. You know, there's some characters that, you know, maybe you don't think they need as much ki as they do, but luckily Goku's gonna hit twice here, so he could use his 18 ki. Yeah, okay, that's something interesting. I didn't think about that. I mean, I thought about the stats, but I didn't really necessarily think about the ki, how the ki would be different. Okay. I like that. All right, Goku is just smoking these guys. 5.6 million. That's pretty nice. Now, from what I understand, like if you don't have the characters, they have like sub characters you could use, or you can use the characters anyway, type thing. I'm not exactly sure how that works. I don't know if we'll come across it unless like we need that, you know, a certain Vegeta or something, maybe a character we don't have or a character we didn't grind up. I'm not sure. All right, so we did complete a mission. Wow, some missions complete. Beautiful. So we do have a general missions tab. Oh, this must be where we have a fork in the road. Interesting. All right, so we're already getting some of these guys. Okay. all the way up to there. So clear node 9 is where it ends for this stuff. Okay. And then what does that mean? What does the target do? That probably just brings your newest one. Node emissions. Oh, okay. So this one has node emissions. Okay. So this is where it looks like it gets real. Okay. So we're gonna want to activate the Vegeta stuff here. So this isn't good because we don't have Vegeta on here. So okay. So here's where they do the special guesses up there. So you can open up that tab. So they give it to you. It looks like they're just pretty blank there. Okay. So we got this Vegeta. He's a Planet Namek Saga leader. He's obviously pretty big there. So we'll run him. We'll run him as our main squeeze here. He's pretty recently easy and he'll probably look pretty nice with them. And then what? He's AGL here. Let's think about who else we want to grab. A character that's good. Maybe we just go for Frieza. I don't have anything that necessarily sits with them super well. Okay, this is the team I decided on. We got the Frieza team, we got the other team. I decided to grab Super Saiyan Goku because I feel like he's pretty good or whatever, right? I don't see an issue using him. All right, so we got another one of these. It's time we settled things once and for all. You're in for a treat. Okay, buddy. Let's be for real. Let's be for real. Somehow you were only Kui level before. Like, can we talk about that? Like, can we discuss this? He was only Kui. Like, props to Kui, dude, for being like, I guess they were truly elite. Kui and Vegeta and them, like, because I mean like Kui might be like, he might be the Jogo of the Dragon Ball universe, bro. Like, I think he low-key for the entire universe kind of had that dog in him, but you know, he just chose the wrong guy to fight, man. Kui decides to go to Earth instead of Vegeta, bro, and he actually dies, because he doesn't have the well, actually, he probably doesn't die. Not entirely for sure, because like Vegeta gets slammed by that × 4 Kamehameha, right? Boom, flies up there. Oh, I'm dying. Comes back down. Is like Goku, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass. Turns into a giant ape. Kui wouldn't be able to turn into a giant ape, but he'd come down in the same condition as Vegeta. They had the same goddamn power level, you know? Like, he would come down and he'd be like, yo, what's good? He probably, I mean, biggest throw ever, turning into the giant ape, ? I don't know. Like, I feel like that made him a lot more vulnerable. It used a lot of energy. Like, he does that and bro is tired. He creates that ball to turn to a giant ape. He's trolling. Does Kui just decide, you know, does Kui get it done? I don't know, man. Kui might, you know, he'd do just as much damage as Vegeta, I guess is the point. All right. High intensity state. We get even more minus ki, which is fine. So what we're going to want to aim to do is to do his active skill. That was part of the mission. Which is chill with me. I don't know. We'll keep him on here, quick. We'll keep them on here. We'll look to run away later. All right. So we got minus ki, but it's actually not hitting us too hard. We got good ki. We got some good ki going on right now. I'll just get him to this. It's fine. We got int Goku in the front, so we use int keys for him. All right. Super right away. This is chill for us though. Right, Goku? Ooh, he took 251k. That's a lot. I know Kui brought his damage up, but I didn't think he was doing it like that. Dang. All right, Kui. All right, Kui. Maybe I'm underestimating your power, even though I just said I shouldn't. Dang. Can we even get Vegeta's active skill? Goku is fucking cooking this guy, dog. Goku is soloing this guy. We almost need to lower our power level just because Goku's beating him by himself. Kui ain't strong enough. Kui ain't strong enough to get that Vegeta active skill. Okay, all right. Dang, okay. All right, we need to bring a worse team in here so that we can get that Vegeta active skill. Yeah, we missed out on a fight because of that. There was an extra fight. So, okay. Special effects. Oh, yeah, this gives you those special effects. Those look so nutty, too. Oh, we're going to take a look at that here. All right, so we need to activate his active skill. So let's come back in here. We're gonna take Goku off the team. We'll grab one of the special characters. We'll grab this Piccolo is like so like unbelievably ass though, but we'll grab the Piccolo, I guess. We'll do this. We'll do this, and we'll see how it goes. Too much damage. He's too good. Vegeta's too good, actually. All right, we'll skip this. We don't need to fucking see this shit. Kui, your ass is grass, buddy, and I'm a cow. Okay, so that bum-ass Piccolo died instantly, dog. He instantly died. He instantly got cooked. So I'm kind of worried about, yeah, these other characters dying. So that, oh no, dude, Vegeta died too. Oh my god, we went too bad. We instead went in the direction of being not good enough. Oh no. Oh no, he's eating my ass. All right, we're gonna give this another try here. I decided to bring him. Just because, like, hey, this guy, he ain't bad, whatever, type. So, we'll try him out. Maybe we just don't give him very much ki. Like, we don't want him to super. We only want him to super. We'll do the same thing for, well, Goku in the back. He's gonna start getting touched. So, is he actually even Ray's ally? He's ally, bro. All right, let's give him that, just so I make sure he doesn't get touched in the back too hard. All right, this is a relatively new unit. Didn't you release with Vegeta? Am I crazy? Yeah, so he ain't taking that shit crazy style. It is really what I wanted to do, right? I don't want him to be taking it crazy. I need him to like live, so that we could get enough attacks with Vegeta. Too. Vegeta is like, this is so, honestly, this is very comedic to me. That like Kui doesn't have enough health. Like he's getting mollywopped. So we used a worse leader so we increased the quality of the character while grabbing a worse leader. Maybe so we do a little bit less damage, but maybe the characters could live a little bit better. Kind of the schmoove question mark. It's okay if one of the characters dies. Like that's not a big deal to us. Like a character can die because we don't need to worry about that mission. What we need to worry about is getting this active skill. All right. So he's supered, he ain't doing nothing. He's taking 164k, but he ain't dead. Job ain't done. Okay. Bro, do you live those? So he's got that. He recovered 20% HP, so that probably just goes to, yeah, he's at 100% HP. It's kind of cool, actually. I didn't think about it. He had that. Cool. Interesting, like his stuff here, it's so much smaller, right? 4th turn, like he's already back. Like, man, it's just such a different way to play the game. It's just so cool to me. It's just so cool. Like I said, this is how I feel like it should have been in the beginning, and I still stand by that. I will say maybe they would have made it look a little bit nicer. I don't mean to be rude, I guess, but I'm not the biggest fan of the way the UI is on the bottom. They definitely could fix this part up for sure. If they show it again, I don't like how much space there is. Like obviously they need to show their health bars, but like I think a normal Dokkan just makes it so much more clear where the attacks are going to be to the character, rather than this one. They're just like a little too high up and around. Like look how scuffed it has to be the leftmost attack there. It's like way more, it's like way scuffed. Like look at that on the left, way scuffed. I could tell like they still wanted to make look very Dokkan like, which maybe it would have been better to have just a different look rather than adjusting Dokkan to be into the Frontier style. Maybe change the Frontier style a little bit more is kind of what I'm saying. Okay, so we are going to be able to get the active skill, which is all we wanted, and now we can turn up the jets. Oh, ooh, we got the transformation for him. Okay, I'm pretty sure he's got to be under 50% HP for that. So yeah, and does he heal too? No, he's at 49%. Nice. He was at barely the amount I needed to. Okay, now if I remember correctly, oh, he gets extra. Oh, 2 keeper key sphere and 800% attack and 300% defense. Dang. Okay. I didn't realize he had all that. That's pretty cool. So this doesn't do orbs or anything. That's really what I was wondering. Because if I remember correctly, he's kind of like an orb character, but we don't really want to be like juicing him because we want to make sure we kill this guy. Because yeah, he needs like key spheres to get a bunch of stuff. Now we can do that for him. Now we can get him, 9 key spheres and make him cold with it. We just, didn't want to do that before necessarily. Start from the 5th turn from the start of battle. So yeah, like some of that stuff's like crazy. It's like he's never gonna be able to do that. He's never gonna be able to do that, which is a shame for him. All right, put go on back there. He could go and die if he really wants to, but there's not a world where Vegeta doesn't kill here. I guess unless he dies, but he won't die. Oh, he dodged. Okay, Vegeta. Yeah, he's in that 15 milli. That's probably gonna be pretty rare numbers to be able to see here in this game mode, to be honest, which I don't mind. A lot of people talked before. This is something I think like Nano talked about quite a lot, which was shortening up the damage a little bit, getting that number crunch there. And, people, no, we want to see the big numbers. And yeah, I think that's fair. But this does that. This is the number crunch. We only get the 1 leader skill. And that's like what it's, the meta is built for. So I think that's really cool. I think that's really cool to me. Okay. We're still having us go to Doria. Oh, I gotta hit this for unlocking. It needs his active skill to do the final attack. Okay. All right, my chuds. This time for sure. We do have the UI Goku or UI. Oh jeez. I just finished recording a video. Can you tell? A different one. Kill Vegeta. Kill. Please. I need. Yes. Okay. All right. Which we're gonna see what that other node is. I'm very interested. I love the map they have here for everything too. Like, I think that is excellent. Like, actually, just a good idea. Oh, now the fight's against Vegeta himself. Yes, dude. Yes. Okay, this one doesn't have any node missions. I imagine node missions are gonna be exclusive for ones where we are upgrading a character. Which, before we do this Vegeta, let's actually upgrade our character quick. I wonder what this is under. Maybe character effects for this Vegeta here. He's a 200% lead. This would be an easier way to do it. So I see that. Oh no, it just applies right away. They show this off. I think this looks beyond cool. I think this is awesome. All the effects. This is it at max too. It does not get rid of the border, like the little thing in the back, unfortunately. Maybe cooler than that. Oh my gosh, are all the characters like that? Wait a second. No, they aren't. Look at the UI. Look, it's all different. In a way I like, actually. Oh, nice. We get the direct comparison. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually. And the text too's got effects. I can't wait to look at the other one too. Wow, that is actually awesome. Okay, Dokkan Frontier. Okay, being able to appreciate those is pretty awesome. All right, now let's fight Vegeta. This one's special. Oh, they do show here. They got a first clear, and these do cost stamina to do, which does make sense. All right, so what's required of us? Oh, this Kui that I didn't awaken. Oh well, we'll grab him. We got our villains too here. What does he lead? He's a Planet Namek Saga leader and everything too. It doesn't look, there's nothing special, so we just gonna go straight hands with this guy. In fact, I expect this Vegeta actually to be a lot harder. What kind of links do you got here? Frieza's minion, Frieza's army. Does have thirst for conquest. He's got dumb shit like coward though. What I wonder is for characters like Ginyu here, right? So Ginyu, he's got the extra per Ginyu Force category ally on the team, right? It goes up to 100%. That means you need to have 5 characters. Now my question is, does the A team add on to that? I'd say better time than ever to check. Let's throw the Ginyu Force on here. So he leads that and that. We'll pair him up with Raccoon and Goldo, the goats. And I wonder if we want to throw Jace on here for that other one, just because he does give extra. Let's throw Jason Birder actually on here. We'll make the A team pretty dang strong. So let's throw them on here, and then B team. We need another leader. Oh yeah, I forgot that Kui is going to be required. Well, that's fine. That's fine. What do you lead exactly? Ginyu Force or Special Pose. So maybe not you. Maybe we actually throw him on this one because he leads the Planet Namek Saga. You probably like support Planet Namek Saga. Yeah. Well, sort of. Okay. Let's throw him off. We'll grab that. Then we'll go to this one. We'll grab straight up just the Ginyu Force leader here. We'll grab him. We'll add on Jason Birder onto this one. And then who's the best free-to-play one? Is it just him? Is he just the best free-to-play one? He might just be the best one. Ooh, or is it him? He's actually pretty decent too, isn't he? Decent. 5. He uses 5 too. You know, we'll throw him on here. He's got that support for the rest of them, right? Yeah, sure thing, man. Sure thing. Let's go with that. Whatever. Let's see how it goes. We're bringing Ginyu out a little early. He doesn't quite appear at this point in the series, but you know what? I think Vegeta is a tough cookie. So I think we need to make sure we're doing this. So okay, so it's interesting. If you defeat the enemy canonically, I'm going to assume you're going to unlock the other side of the fight where you actually fight the good guys, which I don't mind doing it that way. So we'll put them up front. They are obviously just excellent. We want to put them in front of the most attacks always. Other than that, he's pretty good. And he is going to give us a scouter at all time just because we have other Planet Namek Saga characters. And when his defense or when his HP runs low, he's going to, start dodging. He's got other evasion. Yeah, he's gonna be good. Well, good. What I am very interested in. Okay, we can attack lower him at least right now. So okay, interesting. Okay, he can't be sealed or stunned, so that Raccoon and Goldo, they still do a lot of debuff. So we're looking pretty nice here. We're gonna get we're getting some Ginyu stacks and everything too. Maybe we're gonna be doing some body exchanging. Who knows? Ooh, who knows? Yeah. I don't know. I think this is a pretty cool idea. This is not the first thing I would think of with this. As far as like a new game mode. The first thing that comes to my mind when I think of something the Dokkan needs to do is we need a new version of World Tournament. We need like a new World Tournament. We need to change how that's done because it is insanely boring and I hate it. But any other kind of, my first thought would be some sort of PvP. Now, not real PvP, but something like World Tournament that's PvP where you do PvE and compare it to other players. You just have to go really hard against, what's the word? Cheating, which they did it with their last PvP. What was it called? Million Arena? Whatever that dumb fucking bullshit was, where the entire leaderboard was just cheaters and it was ass and it sucked. Something better than that. How about we go crazy, Dokkan, and we say you just give us something better than that like horrible game mode that you introduced. How about that, Dokkan? Can we do that? Yeah. This is a great start. You get rid of shit like Chain Battle, although you didn't really give us a good way to get the Chain Battle rewards back. But you get rid of dumb shit like Chain Battle and things like that. You get something interesting. Okay. So he's just giving us minus key. Evasion will be disabled and super attacks will not activate. Wow. Oh yeah, so they definitely want you to be changing. So we could probably get past this no evasion one, but we'll probably switch after that one just to, make sure, we're getting the most that we can. Like Kui, obviously he's an evading character, but I'm not super worried about it. We'll see how much stronger he gets. All right. Yeah, because, he can't even touch Raccoon and Goldo, which is, they're just defensive beasts. They're our wall here, but obviously our other characters will get touched a little bit, but at least they'll be able to super first. Okay, so one thing I was very curious, and obviously he has multi-turn buffs, like, oh, my second appearance, I'm gaining strength, whatever, but he doesn't seem to have gained any immunities yet. He doesn't seem to have gained immunities yet. So we'll see exactly what he's able to do here. I'm very, 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 very curious. Okay. Getting you hitting that shit. And I'm curious. I didn't get to test it, but I was okay. We just killed him. Does he have a second phase? Ooh, Vegeta, you naughty dog. You dog, you. Okay, so he does still go up to level 2. So we'll go through this. He can't dodge, but he doesn't need to. It's chill. We still got Raccoon and Goldo, and they're chill. The minus key doesn't matter. He is anti minus key. This Kui over here, they give him extra support. I don't mind this extra survival mode. They're making us use these bad characters. They need those temp boosts, right? Which is cool. You know, I appreciate the temporary boosts immensely. I wonder when we get characters with temporary boosts in the future, if the temporary boost will just be for regular Dokkan, like they can't be used in Dokkan Frontier. This is, of course, assuming we get a temp boost for a character that can actually be used in Frontier. But I mean, I imagine the old Frontiers will still stay up, obviously. Like this one will be here forever. So when we theoretically get the temporary boost for the Int Super Saiyan Goku, will he have the temporary boost in here? Or, you know, that's kind of the question I have. Just small little interesting things like that. And I really hope that this game mode is getting updated all the time. Next celebration, let's look at that. Let's look at, you know, the Android / Cell Saga. In fact, Adam, but maybe let's pump the brakes a little bit. You know, that might sound weird to say, but we're doing Frieza Saga right here. They should introduce this. Let's just hit Saiyan Saga. We got a lot of Saiyan Saga characters. We can hit a lot of stuff here. Maybe Saiyan Saga in the beginning, and then, you know, next celebration we get the final part of Namek. Oh, now we just have the Android Saga up until Cell pops in. Oh, and then we got the Cell Saga type. So, you know. All right, so this one's definitely the point of this one. Definitely 100% the point of this battle here is to make you like sub out and I guess like learn how to sub out is maybe the way to think about it. That's kind of what I'm getting from this one here, because I don't think every single one of them is going to be like this, where it's like, oh, we got to the 3rd intensity, we're hitting you with the you can't super attack. Or is that even what it was? Was it just additionals? No, just super attack effects will not activate. Okay, I guess he's a super attack, but you're not getting any attack, you're not getting defense, you're not lowering my whatever. You know, like that is extremely detrimental. So I feel like this one, you know, this is made to teach you to actually sub out, I guess is the way to think about it. So from my understanding, and we'll see it in effect here, every turn here where we should have been getting the whatever, the sub out, when this one's intensity increases, the other team's intensity will decrease. So maybe it depends on like the kind of, like for example, we have these characters that dodge, they still need to dodge. So when we get to the one where the dodge is disabled, we're gonna have to switch early, and switch back into the other team and kind of like flip flop like that, which I like. I love that immensely. I think this is just a great game mode. I think this is, yeah, I'm having fun with it already. I think this is really great. Yeah, I really do. We'll probably, yeah. I'm just fully impressed. They really did just do a good job with this. I don't know what else to say. Like, you know, it's just a different kind. All right, so he is continuing here. So we just get the minus key, which is fine. We have key out the wazoo on this side, dude. On both sides, honestly. Low key. Okay. Game of Dokkan mode. So whichever character is going to be getting orbs, we can use the Dokkan mode here. So let's just go ahead and use it. Let's activate it on him. Okay, it's not even just which character is getting orbs. Oh, and it's just a totally separate. Oh, and no, I didn't see this part of the presentation. So you literally just press it. No orb collecting. You just do an attack. It must just do your 18 key or whatever. Okay. But this is just an extra attack. So it pretty much just made my 18 key there for him. It just made it an active skill, which is pretty cool. I think another big thing we need is changing the Dokkan attack in the normal Dokkan mode. This mode, that's fine. I guess I don't have anything extra to say about it. And I'm also going to assume that any extra stuff we have will be attached to the node rather than any mission stuff, which makes it much easier to keep track of. What's annoying in regular Dokkans, you gotta go here, gotta scroll. Okay, stage one special conditions. Click on that. Okay, stage. Nope, that's stage 4. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta scroll through them all, so you want to do it first. Meanwhile, this one, they just attach them all there, which is very nice. All right, let's see what we got over here. So I'm just kind of curious. We got 3 fights here, but we got some of those extra nodes, which I can see unlock conditions already. Yes, this is doing with the Krillin going. This is probably Ginyu Force fights. What's this? Activate their active skill. Yeah, so this is probably Ginyu Force stuff. What? Oh, I don't think this goes up all the way. Yeah, this probably only goes up to when Goku comes in. It doesn't go beyond that. Well, you could be getting some special effects maybe for like the Int Super Saiyan Goku and AGL Frieza. That's really cool. All right, let's kill the hell out of Dodoria here quick. And then oh, so it's requiring this guy. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh, it's requiring both of those guys. Okay. All right. Well, they'll be in the B team. Let's just say that they'll be in the B team. So let's grab a Frieza side because we haven't really used any Frieza characters yet. So we'll use them. Group B will run him, and these both should be on rapid growth unless I'm throwing crazy style. Rapid growth. He is not link leveled yet. Interesting. I gotta link level him. Same with him too. I'm pretty far in link leveling. I got 4 million power level. So, but there's a lot more characters in super class. I'm almost done with most of my extreme blast characters actually, because I actually kept them pretty balanced. How I was link leveling them. Okay, so these 2 characters probably did get special upgrades. Additional key 1 per key retain, and he gets a 100% attack and defense. Okay, and what did he get? He gets nothing extra. Killer, bro. Glad he's required. That's so funny. But I mean, I guess some of these requirements really do just throw him on the B team, huh? So he just needs to get hit himself. So I'm gonna throw him up front. I'm just gonna let him get railed on, and maybe he'll go crazy because it's only his HP. If he dies, I guess GG's to him. It's sucks to be him, but I kind of there's a little bit of more interesting strategy, I guess you could say, with some of these characters. Never mind, just dodges anyway. Bro didn't even get hit. I'm not saying Dodoria hits very hard or anything necessarily, but I kind of wanted to play with that mechanic. Oh well, whatever. He'll get hit again. Yes, he took a little bit of damage. He's down to 89% HP. So you take that amount of damage in the base game, and you're only losing like 5, not even 5% of your health. You ain't losing a lot. He gets hit with that, and he's like, oh, dude, I lost 11% HP. Kind of interesting I think it's really cool for some of these characters that have percent health requirements, like the STR Goku we have, right? What I'm really interested is when we get to revive, when we could revive with a character. That'll be really cool. I imagine that Int, obviously Vegeta that revives into Goku isn't going to be required or anything like that, or we're gonna have to worry about what he does. He didn't dodge. I thought he was a dodger. I actually never used this guy before. He's fully link leveled. I link leveled him, but I never really used him. So Planet Namek Saga, so he has everything he needs actually. Yeah, he's got 40% dodge plus 30%. So he literally just didn't dodge. Enemy or ally includes Goku, so I don't have that for him technically. Okay, interesting. Those are okay. We'll throw this Frieza up here now. We're gonna finish this here. It's fine, but just want to have a bit of fun, mate. What can you say? What can you say, man? What can you say? Just wanted to use the Friezas, How often do you use Frieza anymore? Well, with Dokkan Frontier, you use Frieza all the time, which is really cool. I love, and I mean love, that they are making us use the characters from the saga. The required character part, I'm kind of medium on right now. I think I like it more than I don't. Just adds a lot of more interesting flavor, I guess, to the battles, especially when you have cool animations, or the game wants you to finish them in the canonical way, like having Vegeta actually kill him with dirty fireworks move or whatever, I do think is really cool. Like I do like that in concept and in execution, honestly. Oh, dude, he's got a second phase. Oh shit. Okay, we're getting up. We're getting more. Additional attacks will be disabled, and then level 4 he disables evasion. Okay. I'm not gonna say that's dang. Additional attacks is kind of crazy for some of these guys like him. He kind of likes additional attacks. Maybe we just do a switch real quick. Actually, let's switch out. Let's grab these guys. This is reset. This ain't nothing. We will not have him take damage. We'll give him enough stuff though. This is using like all of their orbs. So we'll use this, which I'm pretty sure gives them 24 ki. So that's chill. Grab that. And I mean he's got extra stats, so hopefully bro is chill. I mean we'll see how much this Dodoria does here. I feel like they made him physical for a reason. Maybe it's for this really bad unit, or I don't know. I guess I don't know. I don't know why they did that. So if it looks like we're gonna have no attacks towards one of the slots again, maybe we'll keep this one in here. But if not, maybe we'll switch again, just because we do have our additional attacks back on the other one. Hypothetically, if that's how it works, if every intensity up here, then intensity down for the other one, and vice versa. Okay. It would be really interesting if we ever start any of the fights with intensity. In fact, that might be something that they have there already. Dang, bro got mollywopped. Okay, so we're at level 2 here. So let's switch. I'm very curious. So we can only switch a certain amount of times. So I look at them, I can see that they exist. I can look at their stuff. I can look at their group A. So it did go away. So yeah, let's exchange. Let's do this here. Just because I feel like we're going to be able to do far more damage if we have these guys out here. Let's go ahead. Let's grab that for Frieza. We're missing out on the 18 ki, unfortunately. Let's grab this. I know it might sound crazy, but I actually didn't think Dodoria was going to be as hard as he was going to be. I also didn't expect him to one-shot the other guy. Who do we have as the leader on that side? The Krillin. I mean, he's okay enough as a leader, I guess. Okay, this Frieza is hitting 11 millis though, so that's pretty nice. If we had prioritized him right away, gotten him a hit, maybe things would actually look a little different here. He'd be doing more attacks, he'd be stronger. But he's hitting pretty hard, all things considered, TBH honest. I think we're gonna have to keep them in, even though we're gonna lose the additional. Just because, yeah, I think we're just gonna have to. All right, dodge this. Okay, so he doesn't believe in dodging, I don't think. I do not think he believes in dodging. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you guys. I don't think he believes in dodging. He didn't dodge. Yeah, he's not dodging anything. Okay. Oh, and he's got extra attack now too. Okay. They just gave me a call. They told me it's over. Okay. I'm very curious on something here. So I'm gonna keep this up. We're gonna do this. I'm very curious what happens if you wipe. Like there's all the characters on the side dies. I actually don't think I know. Okay, he's fine. He actually probably won't die. He's probably too good actually. But the only reason I'm curious is just like, does it just switch automatically to the other one, or if you die with your team, do you just lose? Honestly, I could really just see you just straight up losing if you die too hard. All right, so dodge is disabled. He's still just as strong as he was before. Ki is just in the gutter. We got no ki. We got no happiness. Our life sucks. Let's see what we could do. Let's see what we could do here. All right. He got his additional. He's got his stuff. He did take damage from the normal. Now he's supering. I'm very interested to see if he takes damage. He's got no additionals coming up now. Yep. He's getting hit by this stuff no matter what. 108k. He's still holding on. He's still holding on. He's not hitting shit. No, on numbers, bro. This guy's not hitting numbers. He's not a numbers guy. Alright, so he's just got the same effect and everything. Damn, that's a lot right there. Ooh, we do have a Dokkan attack. This is actually clutch. I don't know why I moved him in the middle like he's getting like links or something. Alright. I like how we still have like trunks come up and everything. Like they didn't change the actual like Dokkan attack anything. I love it's so funny to me. I'm sorry. It's always kind of, maybe it was like a thing back then, like, but having them, they're so strong, they're breaking the screen. You know, the screen is just blowing up. All this, all that is just so funny to me. Okay, so it did fully heal both of the characters, which I wasn't sure if it was going to do that. So that's kind of cool, actually. Oh, boy. You're going to grab that, because I'd like to give... Assuming we have another turn here, which I'm not entirely sure we do. Okay, it's double-digit tanking. Super. 187. Okay. He's got that goat in him. He's got that dog. Okay. No additionals coming up, so I'm like, we might have another turn with these guys. So honestly, you know, the intensity, it doesn't infinitely scale. It just has the levels it does. I would say I wouldn't necessarily say they're really like flavor abilities. I'm not. I'm like I don't mean like these are like, oh dude, this is just like the Doria, bro. No additional supers is just like the Doria. Although I say that, but also maybe I'm crazy, but I can kind of see it too. You know, like, oh yeah, dude, that's not Doria, but like also at the same time, like, oh, but they couldn't do multiple attacks. They had to run away. Oh, they can't evade, bro. They got to do tricks to get rid of this guy, bro. They got to hit with that solar flare to run away type. So, you know, maybe it's a little bit of flavor. All right, we did finally get the kill though. That was harder than I thought it was gonna be, but I could have brought a better team. But I didn't expect. Bro, I'll just say it. I didn't expect Doria to have the hands. Okay, so we go right into another Doria fight. So they are going to pad this out. I guess. Oh, okay. Wait. Hold the phone. This is gonna be from when Vegeta fights him. I see. Let's clear this one here. You know what? Let's just clear this. Yeah. So yep, it got the same Vegeta. Oh, excuse me. Burpee baby. Okay. All right. Let's build the team here real quick. 1 second. Okay. One thing I didn't realize until I built this team, and I'll show you here. So. The required characters are either this Vegeta or the int version of this Vegeta. I guess that way, so you're fine either way. But it doesn't require both, so that's something I missed on the last stage I did. It did not actually require me to have both of those Gohans. I only needed to have one of them. And so I didn't. So I wonder if they actually both get like the same buff. But you don't have both of them, so whichever the first one is the one that gets it. So you can't just like stack the characters with the buffs. I think. Emphasis on I think. So we'll just take this all seriously. We got no other special missions as a part of this one, so we'll just run through it. We'll make him the strongest. So I wonder if he has the same buffs he did in the last one. No, he does not. So last time he got extra attack and this, that, and the other. Now he's got an extra 15% damage reduction. Okay, very interesting. Just kind of curious on what's going on here. All right, so he took a little bit of damage, but not that much. Okay, interesting for sure. All right, so oh yeah, he's low already. So let's check out what his intensity is. So he disables additional attacks just on this one. I assume is going to have a second phase. So we'll just stay like this. We'll move him up front here too quick. He technically, yeah, we'll keep him as our lead here. So we'll go ahead and grab that. Grab this for him. More keystrokes the better. And just grab that for him. So I assume we got a second phase of the Doria incoming, just given that the intensity meter is so low. Although at the same time, I mean, Vegeta kind of cooked this dude. So if we want to go back to our flavor and our, you know, canon accuracy, maybe he does have just this one easy phase. I could see that as well. It would be very interesting before I hit this. It would be very interesting if it was something where, you know, not necessarily it's the hardest fights in order. Which is how was it? I said before I touched something. It would be kind of interesting, you know, like the last fight was harder, but you had Gohan and Krillin fighting him and trying to run away for their lives. Meanwhile, this one, you got Vegeta absolutely cooking Dodoria. So just kind of an interesting thing, I think. I kind of like that, actually. All right, it gave us all the Dendays, so that's really nice. All right, let's go ahead and fight Zarbon, and we're going to end the video here. Zarbon just requires that same Vegeta. Same team. Let's run the same team. I'll get these other characters grinded up before the next one. I think we'll do another Dokkan Frontier. I'm not sure if we want to do a full video for it. I guess we'll see how this one does, or we'll go back to regular stuff. We'll see what happens. He only gets his extra stuff when he's attacked in slot 1, right? So yeah, when receiving an attack. So he's not actually getting anything extra there. So let's just grab this here for our good pal him. So this one might be harder because I don't know if you remember, but Vegeta got kind of fucking cooked by Zarbon. So this one, like I said, might actually be a harder fight. You know, losing to Zarbon the first time is what gets him on the ship and starts fucking with the Dragon Balls and everything. So this could be kind of interesting. I have a feeling this one could be harder. I think it'll be good for our final fight here, for what we'll be doing. Now, the question is, are we doing another Dokkan Frontier video? Will we do something else? I have to stream tomorrow, so if you like the video at all, or, you know, you want to watch me stream, I do that on youtube.com/@BlueJink and twitch.tv/BlueJink. So we'll be streaming summons for the new characters, which is probably what we'll take up the videos. Now, the question I have for myself is, when I'm done summoning for the characters, are we just looking at doing some Dokkan Frontier, or just go right into video making? I think the answer is probably going to be video making, I'll be honest. So we'll see what we do for the Dokkan Frontier, or maybe I continue it off screen and maybe just say like the final fight. That could be interesting as well. Anyways, Zarbon is getting cooked. He's got some cards, so I imagine he's going to have a second one. You know, a second phase here. This guy's actually not doing too shabby. He did Easy A semi recently. When did he Easy A this Vegeta? I'm actually kind of curious. Let me just go to the Planet Namek Saga tag here, because he's a leader. So he Easy A'd. It was actually slightly Easy A release date was 10/22/2024. Okay, so he's you know, right before the 10th anniversary. Okay, so yeah, he's pretty modern, all things considered. So he's low there. We'll get another stack in for Goku, actually. We'll let Goku get the other stack, let him get hit again, do a quick stack, and we'll leave it there. And I assume we're hitting the next Zarbon stage here. Otherwise, because I mean, we're kind of clearing this pretty fast, so I'd imagine. I was surprised he actually took damage from a normal there. That is very interesting. Maybe Zarbon hits harder than I thought, and maybe this is the only one? No, but he's got a monster form. We're definitely getting a second phase of him as a monster. Yeah, we're seeing his white monster, bro. Okay, so he gets minus key here as his first one. That's pretty basic. And level 3 adds all out attack to enemy actions. Increased power, guaranteed to hit, effective against all types, ignores applied negative effects. Dang, okay. All right, that's really interesting, actually. So, okay, we'll keep this here. Boom. Nice full heal for him as well. We'll grab 9 key series of Vegeta. That all just increases his stats, right? He's a stacker, and he stacks off of these orbs and everything, too. So he's pretty interesting. It's kind of interesting because I feel like he was pretty bad on release, which... You know, he released as part 1, I guess with the Easy A's for him, and obviously the Tech Piccolo stuff, you know, release and everything. So, but I felt like he was pretty underwhelming on release, but he actually had a lot of useful. He was actually really good in the Festival of Battles, and he was used for a couple wins there from a lot of people too, and everything. So, kind of interesting. That was kind of the short-lived kind of success he had, was as a Festival of Battles character. And now he's kind of back to, well, I was going to say back to mediocrity, but he's really good in Dokkan Frontier. He's a really good Dokkan. To be fair, he's buffed all the time, but like he's I mean, he's a good Dokkan Frontier character. Which is funny enough to say. You know, that's like a real thing you could say. That's a real thing you could say. Hey, he is a good Dokkan Frontier character. You know, a second life in Dokkan Frontier. Kind of awesome, actually. It's kind of awesome. Even him, bro. He's got his. I'd argue his first life as a Dokkan Frontier character. Oh yeah, that's pretty silly. It is a shame that there's a lot of these moments that we don't have cards to represent. Like we're using the Dirty Fireworks Vegeta, and to be fair, he is you know, I mean, it's technically the same Vegeta as everything before, so but you know, it's kind of silly. It's kind of funny. So he's doing his all-out attack now. We got all these orbs for Vegeta, unfortunately. So he gets attack 200% and defense of minus 100% when HP is 50% or less. So he becomes easier to kill. I think we're gonna use his active skill. Boom. Boom. How much damage? Not that much. Okay. And then we're gonna swap into the other group quick. Why can't I swap? Dokkan mode is currently active. A character is already acted. Oh, okay. So using an active skill counts as an action that does not allow you to switch. Okay, I wasn't aware of that. They have items there, but I don't think anything's allowed items. Okay, interesting. I was not expecting that. Huh. I mean, it makes sense. Just, I guess, generally, active skills hasn't really, you know, prevented you from doing things in the past, so I didn't even think about it. Oh well, that's not a big deal. We'll I guess we'll get a taste of this all-out attack here, and see, because I imagine that's just to that one character. Like, he's going to just do a big attack, probably just a super attack, which is a shame here. And this is something I saw Truth mention. I have seen people on Twitter mention as well. And it's I agree immensely, 100%. It sucks that we're doing a saga like this where, oh, we're getting hit with this all-out attack from an... Ooh, wow. Oh my gosh, he is doing a lot of those. He hit him with one too? Oh man, now he's getting hit. Dang. Okay, so it does bring you just right to Group B. Okay. I was really wondering what happened there. Okay. So I did want to switch out anyways. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to. It is what it is. That's pretty cool though. You know what? I'm a fan for sure. I feel like it's kind of generous to make you switch out to Group B. But also, to be fair, if you make them really hard, I mean, you got to that all-out attack, you know. I don't know. Like, interesting. I do. Okay. I like that though. I like that. I do. It is generous, but you only got 3 characters on that side, and especially when something goes so wrong, like you get 1 or 2 characters that die on one of the teams, your team is just so much worse. It's crazy. You're losing so much, and it's like you're doing less damage, you're taking more damage, and the intensity is going up the whole time anyway. So I don't know, it's just really bad. Oh dude, he's telling me about hides his true power behind transformations. Zarbon's actually so kind of cool, especially as like a prelude to Frieza, with him adding transformations too. Kind of cool. Yeah, I see why Zarbon's like that guy to Frieza. All right, well, we're gonna end it here. Oh, we do get the second Zarbon fight too. Okay, cool. So we got second Zarbon fight, and then I assume fighting Goldo, because we got the Gohan stuff. Probably still fighting Goldo here. 9 here is probably now the beginning of fighting Raccoon, I imagine. Probably some more Raccoon, the final Raccoon, and then fighting that Goku. Pretty cool. I'm a fan. I like this a lot. I hope we get more and more stuff. Obviously, go through all the sagas, but I hope it doesn't end there. I hope they give us challenging things. I hope they have this planned out for a while, because I think this is super fun. This is a super fun mode. I like it a lot. It is surprisingly, despite kind of being like, I don't know, just a version of Dokkan, still very fun and still very different, all things considered. So if you like the video, make sure you like the video, subscribe if you want to see more. We've been Blue Jink Nation, guys. Just Blue Jink. See you guys later.